we're back with another episode, and joining me, I have a couple members from the Prairie States. How's it going, guys?
Great.
Hey, good.
Awesome. For starters, for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourselves, your names, and where you guys grew up.
Sure. I'm Jeff, and I grew up all over the place, but ended up in Edmonton, Alberta. And that's home for me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Matt. I grew up in a little small town called Wabasca, about 3 hours north from Edmonton here. Now I'm living in the city. So
Okay, awesome. And tell me how the Prairie States formed. How'd you guys all meet and form this band?
Well, it started with the two of us.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, kind of fitting that the two of us are here. I was on a radio tour with another artist called Jay Sparrow, who was a really good friend of ours. And, I was playing in his band and was at a radio station and bumped into a radio personality that was working with Matt. And she asked me if I knew any guitar players and sent me a video of Matt singing. And I was like, yeah, and this is his guitar player.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess those who don't know, Matt, you're kind of the front man, lead singer, you would say.
Yeah, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm the lead singer, and I play a little bit of acoustic as well.
Awesome. And yeah, Jeff, like you're saying, you're the guitar player. And
Yes,
who
sir.
who else are we missing here?
Jay, who just texted me and said he's coming. And then we got Jay's our drummer, and Mike Nash is our bass player, and Doc is the guitar wizard.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't heard your music before, how would you describe your sound?
Matt?
Oh geez. What did Mike say again? He said it perfectly. We're looking to brand ourselves as
Arena country.
arena country.
Okay.
So more bigger bands. Like there's got to be 5 of us. There's got to be big stage and
Big sound.
and all of it.
Awesome. Oh, we got Jay joining us.
There we go.
Here he is. He's coming.
There he is.
There he is. Jay,
Hello.
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. We started without you.
It's okay. I'm a quick learner.
Well, it's glad you can join us. Jay, let's go back and tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
Where I come from?
Yeah.
Well, I'm originally from Red Deer, Alberta.
Okay.
I've been up here for about 15 years, and I met the boys. How long ago was it? 6 years ago now, Jeff?
Yeah, about 6.
I was summoned to join the almighty cover group that Jeff and Matt and Doc were in. And from there, I just kind of rode into the original project with these guys.
Awesome. And we were talking a little bit about your guys' sound. And what did you guys say? Arena country?
Yeah, that's what Mike coined. We want like big, loud, sing-along songs. So he was like, he said, visually, what's a good descriptor? We thought, oh, that's great. We'll go with that.
Awesome. And let's talk about influences. I've always been asking artists this. Do you guys have specific influences towards songwriting and then performing separately?
I think it's all really bundled up. With having 5 guys that are from very diverse musical backgrounds, it's really kind of a cool musical stew. Everything, like Jay played in some like hardcore bands and everything else along the way, and we've all been in all kinds of genres. So it really all comes out in the music. Really, it's kind of makes us unique, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right. Let's chat about your guys' newest single, Ferris Wheel. Tell us about this and how it all came together.
Go ahead
Matt,
there,
you're
Jeff.
on that one.
Well, you're the one that had the idea of the song. I mean, Ferris wheel, like the metaphor of it. So go for it.
Well, we try to write with all kinds of different people all the time. We wrote this one with Shard Morrison out of Calgary, great songwriter, good dude. And usually when the songwriting session starts, everybody pitches an idea or two, or a melody, or a lick, or whatever. And this occasion, I came in and said, it's kind of a different idea, but thought, why don't we write a song from the perspective of a guy running a Ferris wheel? So he goes town to town, and he's kind of a silent witness to all these life events that people happen. First dates, people fighting and breaking up, just life in general, and kind of, bartender of the of the fairway, the midway. And yeah, it kind of, the guys actually said, yeah, let's write that one. And I'm like, all right.
All right.
And yeah, Matt had that cool lick.
That kind of came afterwards. It was kind of just playing around with stuff. We usually kind of sit on songs for a little bit, right? And then it's just like, okay, how can we change this and make this less of a, started to kind of sound like another song that we really enjoy, of course. So it was like, okay, how can we make this our own and make it sound a little different? So we had some ideas of how we wanted it. Go ahead, Jeff.
Then we bring it into the room with the guys, and then Jay always brings some magic, and just what he does can change a song immediately. And so when we start demoing as a group, that's contribution, and off we went. Then it becomes a Prairie States song. So, when one or two of us write with whoever, and it's a great tune, then we bring it in, and the five of us make it our own, which is always fun.
Awesome. And where do you guys find most of your inspiration when writing?
Jay, where do you find inspiration when you write?
Well, it happens in so many different ways with this band. I don't know. I think I just approach anything I have as trying to be the listener, what I want to hear in any genre of any tune that I'm trying to put together. By the way, I thought Ferris Wheel was about your lifelong dream to be a carny.
Oh,
now you're telling us about something different? This really shook me up.
I have too many teeth. I'm working on it.
Cody, sorry. What was your fabulous question that I ignored and forgot about already?
It's for inspiration for songwriting.
Yeah, where do you get the inspiration from?
Oh, just like everybody else, we copy what we love, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even necessarily intentional, right? It's osmosis in a way, Kind of, we listen to everything, and I think that's why we have diverse songs.
There's a great Bruce Springsteen talk. He was the keynote speaker at South by Southwest one year, and it really gave me permission as a songwriter to steal, quote unquote. He brought up an acoustic guitar, and he would play one of his classic, amazing songs, and he would play a song by the Animals or something. And this is where I got this from. So the great Bruce Springsteen is borrowing from his idols, then it gave me permission. Okay, that's awesome. So very often inspiration does come from other music or other artists.
There you go.
I have to say, though, writing with you guys, or you guys are the first band I've ever been in where you write with intention too. You have the ability to, decide, think of a theme and go with that. Whereas I think a lot of people get stuck in the trap of, well, it just kind of came to me. It just kind of dropped out of the ceiling, and I'm going to go with it. But, you can also kind of manifest what you want to do too, and have some control over the creativity that way.
Sure. And what's your guys' favorite thing about co-writing? Because you said you co-write with some artists.
Go ahead,
Matt.
I think we're probably going on the same page. I think it's just mainly more brains to work with. Like, it's amazing how you come in with an idea, and then it's just like the idea kind of transforms into something else. And it's like, I didn't even think of that. This is way better. Let's do your idea from my idea,
Right.
and let's go with that. So I've co-writing with these guys and co-writing with a couple of other Canadian artists. It's fun.
Awesome.
It turns into fun, right? So
yeah, absolutely. How about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I find that I learn something every time, and especially as you expand your circle and you work with more people, and no matter the level of experience, you always learn something from somebody, and it's really cool. It's a great way to grow the art. I think country music is lucky to have that fact that people are so open to write songs together.
Yeah.
In rock, when I was in rock for a long time, it feels like, you got to keep it within the camp, and this is us and this is our identity. These are our songs. But in the country world, you get to experience so many different perspectives, and because of that, you can develop your craft. It's school. It's awesome.
Everybody?
Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
I was just gonna say, everybody has their niche, right? Like everybody has their like certain types of melodies and everything that, like if we're writing a song with Mike Nash, the bass player in the band, like, it's a Mike Nash song, by hearing it, it sounds like what he that kind of vibe that he puts in, that melody lines and stuff that he likes to do. I can definitely see that in like a lot of our people that kind of take over the songwriting session, and it's just like, okay, this is the route it's going to take, and it's pretty interesting how that kind of happens.
Awesome. I was going to say, like, do you find when you're talking about like when you were in the rock world and they kind of kept it in the camp, do you find that's different in every genre? Because I dealt with pop artists when I first started this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I met a bunch of country artists, and then the country world like brought me in, and they were just so much more welcoming, I found. Right? Do you find that in different genres?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, you've had the most experience with being out touring and playing with rock and punk bands. Punk was a different situation though, right? It was more community based, wasn't it?
I think, I don't know, like, I guess I struggle to find the scene in any genre, really. It's the youthfulness of the rock and the metal and the punk, I guess, where the scene was, and that's what I loved about that. But yeah, the community in country music is definitely something that exists, and even with the established groups, like you were saying, people want to write together, people want to network together, and that's not really something I found in any the other genres I played in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Like the first time that Matt and I walked into now the Country Music Alberta Awards, we just bought tickets and went just to meet people. We didn't even have a full band yet at that point, I don't think, and sat at the back, and within a year, felt like we knew half the people in that room. It was, like you said, they pull you in. And really great people.
I also think it makes a difference of where we are, right? We're right in the heart of Alberta here, like, and also just North America in general. Like, I think country is one of the bigger genres around North America for sure. I don't like rock had its time here, right? I know I was in a band growing up when I was 16, like doing some alternative rock, but like it wasn't really the same as now. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the country scene. So
absolutely, me too. We're gonna keep going with it. So, going back to your single now, you guys have released some awesome music videos in the past. You have one coming up for Ferris Wheel at all?
Yeah, we just shot it last week.
Awesome.
We're pretty excited. We worked with a new team and new director and videographer and director, and we had a full crew on this one, which we've never really had before. It was, makeup artists and everything. We were like, wow. Yeah, it was great. It was a long day, but we crammed it all into one day. We did a 14-hour shoot.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we're all kind
It
of
was long.
walking zombies by the end, but it's really excited to see the end result.
Awesome. You
Mhm.
guys have like a release date set for it at all, or?
Not yet. We're hoping it'll be in the next couple weeks, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, probably around the time CCMAs, probably at the end of November.
Okay. Awesome. And shows. You have shows lined up people can look forward to?
We've got, well, it'll probably be announced by the time we get this out there. So we'll just
Spill the beans.
yeah, we're doing a kickoff show at the Ice District down at Rogers Place on next Saturday, which is the 13th of November. And us and Haley Benedict are going to be playing, and the kickoff to the outside there to PBR. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then we've got a couple other things in the works, but those aren't officially locked down yet. But you know, despite COVID, we're still playing, so we're pretty happy about that.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome. With the music video coming, release of this single, what's next for you guys?
Well, we're off to London. We do have a show there with Blue Jay Sessions. That's going to be a lot of fun. The lineup is incredible. Like, are you going to be there? You coming to London?
I'm not sure yet. I know it's getting so close to it, but I don't know. I'm still in the middle if I want to go or not.
Man, just to go to the Nights of the Blue Jay Sessions, the lineup is awesome.
That's true. That is true.
We're pretty happy to do that. And then we're going back in the studio.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bart McKay and
Great.
Brad Smith make some more music.
Awesome. Okay. Last thing, guys. Where can everyone find you guys on social media?
Oh, we've got TikTok now. We're very proud of ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Everything's on the prairiestates.com. So you can get all the links there to all the socials and all the streaming and the videos and everything else.
Okay. Easy enough. All right, guys. Go grab their new single, Ferris Wheel. And thanks, guys, for taking the time today to chat.
Thanks, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
Anytime. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys soon.
Yeah, maybe in
Oh,
London.
man.
All right. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care.